back into our communities, our neighborhoods, and our homes, and we end up falling into the same bad practices that lead to this. I've seen too many times with a new subculture, hip-hop and rap, in which all of a sudden there's this attitude of snitches get stitches and end up in ditches, and nobody's supposed to say anything to the police. And that couldn't be any more hopelessly wrong in terms of perpetuating the violence in the streets. And I see young men in videos flaunting money in the air, popping gunshots in the air like they just don't care, and perpetuating a culture that a lot of young men and women from around this country and right here in York and throughout Pennsylvania aspire to do, because they see people making mad money, they see people chasing skirts, riding fancy cars, and living what they think is the good life. And as a result, they get involved in the culture of violence, where violence begets more violence. And you will see from the shooting that took place here, this innocent 9-year-old, others will seek vengeance upon those that they tried to shoot, and the violence will continue unless we put a stop to it. We the people.
I'd like to say, first of all, that this does have to stop, because too many people, such as my age, all the way up to the elderly, are being affected. I mean, people are losing their sons and grandchildren and their parents through all this. And the thing is that this doesn't only affect us. This affects everybody worldwide, because what happens here affects everybody, because Go ahead, Jordan. People look at York through the statistics and they think we're all bad people. And for us to change that, we have to start within ourselves. We can't go to the world and tell them that we're good people, because when they look at the papers, they won't believe it. Did you know that York is #1 in teenage pregnancy? That's because people are letting their daughters run through the streets and do everything that they want them to. This starts with our parents, but also, us as children can't always rely on parents to pull us out of messes. We have to have enough self-respect not to run around just doing anything that anybody tells us to do. We can't always listen to the rap videos. Sometimes we have to decide what's right from wrong for ourselves. And so, I have one request for all of you, that after this rally, don't just go back to being as quiet like we have been. Please do your part in the community to promote peace still after this rally, and make sure that everything stays peaceful, because we can do all this now, but what's going to matter is maybe 2 weeks from now, and we can't let it happen again where people are running around shooting a day from now. So we have to stay involved in the community and make sure peace and unity stays forever.